Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for this following weeks. Let's shuffle the cards and pick up in messages for you. See what comes through today, right? We will start with your general energy reading and later on see if there's any messages over your love life, okay? So, Scorpio, stay open, receive what resonates with you. And if something does not, don't attach to it. Don't attach, let it go, and keep only what brings you clarity. All right, Scorpio? I'm super excited to do your reading today. I'm going to start shuffling the cards and I'm kind of tuned into your energy already, okay? I've been kind of like putting intention and yeah, praying over the cards, kind of asking for clarification for your collective. Right, Scorpio? If you would like to send me good energy and support my work, you could leave a like right in the beginning of this video and maybe hype if you have the option. With that, you're really, really helping my channel and, of course, helping this reading. And yes, Scorpio, I will be creating more readings for you. They're gonna be here more constant if, yeah, if we have this energy exchange, right? So I see we have two cards here. Lucky Gypsy and the Tower. A sort of feminine energy that in this deck represents good luck, alignment, protection. And I have the Tower here. So it does not matter if you're a man or a woman, okay, Scorpio, but if you, because this energy could be present, this is a protective energy, okay? So if you are a man, I feel that the meaning of this card changes a little bit. Changes in a way that it sort of makes you, I'm not saying that, but it represents the moment you're going through more than yourself. But if you are a woman, I think it does represent you. All right. So I find it important for us to embody the energy, all right, in the correct way. And that's very important on my work, you know. So per se, Scorpio, what do we see here with the Tower following this card? It feels to me that if you're masculine energy, you feel a little bit unsettled, chaotic. And as you try to align towards the things you want, you feel that there is something pulling you away from that in this current 2 weeks. Nevertheless, if you're a woman, you know, when you carry on that feminine energy within you, all right, it can feel that your emotions, your thoughts, your ability of standing up every day and bring that alignment, be the creator of that alignment on your life, is a little bit unbalanced. Okay, so I do feel this energy surrounding you. So this could represent for men and women that you're feeling your emotions much more intensively. All right. And this is here too because things are coming to a sort of like rearrangement on your life. It's chaos. It is chaos, but it's progressive chaos. Okay? Let's understand why this progressive chaos is here, right? Very interesting energy. Let it go, releasing. Guys, I'm going to say something that this will not resonate with everybody. This is for a specific part of this collective. It's not the full message, but for some of you, this message will resonate. If you have a dog, I think that for some of you, it's like your dog maybe got sick, got ill. And maybe for some of you, he even passed, or the puppy, the dog passed. It could be like that. And why am I mentioning this? Because this specific friend, I'll call it friend because I believe our pets are our friends. It was an incredible energy cleanser on your house. It balanced your energy in a very deep spiritual way. You might, if this is your case, not for everybody once more, you felt a deep spiritual connection with your beloved friend. And, you know, I feel that it is interesting, you know, that he was the protector of that energy on your house, on your space, all right? And if something happened to the puppy, the dog, your friend, it's funny because I never brought this kind of message here, Scorpio, so it's a little bit like, what secret out? But yes, it's out of the environment now. Maybe that the way it funneled the energy within your space have changed. Okay, so you don't have the energetic like balance there. You will later find it, of course, certainly, but this is a specific message. Okay, guys. Now, rituals, something you are letting go of. For those that don't have a pet, that this message does not resonate, you're letting out something very big. You're releasing something. What is that? I'm feeling and hearing expectations. Expectations. But it could be about someone, okay, Scorpio, but I'm feeling expectations about how things should be. You're maturing in a way. I have the sun. It came like that. I will accept it. Understand? You're coming to terms that success might look certain way when you project it, when you imagine, but might arrive in a completely different way. You're letting go of that expectation maybe too. You are sort of like, could be that you're working on a project and you're always motivated working because you have the expectation of being successful. Now you're working because you say, you know what, I love this, I need to do what I do if this is successful. And not in a way, guys, that, oh, you should not pursue your things to be successful. No, please, I want you guys to succeed. But it's just that sometimes, we want to be a movie star, but you can be a successful if you don't have all that like cinematic idea of success. That's what I'm seeing that is going down to the drain right now. All right, your vision of success, your perception of it is being deconstructed. And I'm feeling that is for the good things, it's for the good vibes. All right, I have the horse. Yes, Scorpio, I really like this energy. It's a little bit of a chaotic thing. And you know what? It's crazy because we had a reading a while ago. It was a reading of a full moon in Sagittarius. And there's something about the full moon in Sagittarius that I remember I said it, and this really applies to your reading. This was a few weeks ago, all right? But it does really resembles your energy right now, which is, sometimes those full moons, they bring you closer to be honest, all right, regarding your choices. And it could bring the changes, that you actually are meant to experience in a very inspiring way and sometimes very chaotic way. So what you're experiencing now is this chaotic way of progressing, of growing, all right? Because you're being more honest about what you want to do. More cards. We have a horse. Let's understand what the horse is doing here. Oh my God. For the ones that we're talking about losing your pet friend, know that I told you there's going to be a different way of balancing the energy on your environment. Maybe your pet friend has transitioned to another layer of existence, another energetic layer, but it's still going to be there for you. So you have that, it's help, from whatever it is. You need to know that too. This is a message very specific for those that are going through this situation. Know that it will always be with you, doing this work because it's loyal to you. The horse is the card that most resembles this beautiful, loving loyalty, and I want you to know that it will carry its purpose and path within the journey to the other side too. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. You had a great friend that maybe has departed or is going through this transition, maybe getting a little bit older. I am also feeling for some of you, maybe it hasn't done the transition yet, but if this is the case, if you're starting to face the fact that this transition is coming for your pet friend, know that it will be carrying on the path and the purpose within its journey to the other side. For others that we are talking about, these changes and transformations, I have a blockage here, which very interesting. Very opposite card. Pull more cards. Let's pull more cards, guys. Very different, your reading. Communication and journey. I have the message. I have the trip. What is this snake? Please clarify the snake. Beginning of the Gypsy Society. Huh? There's something here for those that are in progress, and it doesn't surprise me if you are in motion, going through the chaos right now, Scorpio. It's a bit of a struggle because you wanna really go for the things you are in love. You wanna really follow your heart. You wanna really follow your path and your purpose. And there's so many energies at the same time surrounding this. You are in the eye of the hurricane right now, energetically. That's what I feel with all these different cards on my table. They kind of like make so much sense and they have so much depth together, but all like that, it's almost like a chain reaction. Where is this Scorpio? Where is this Scorpio in here? Like, what? How can you find yourself in the middle of this chaos? Let's ask this question. I think this was much more the vibration that you're experiencing, like a confirmation. Okay, but let's see, how can Scorpio realign themselves? Sorry guys, I was with a pet friend in my mind. How can Scorpio realign themselves? Please, the collective, a message for them. Powerful reading, Scorpio. Very powerful and also very challenging, like for me to find the direction in this energy. I can imagine that you're also experiencing this. Healer. Understand. They're asking you for something. Dear Scorpio, you are going to be the one transforming this hurricane in a rainbow. Yes, yes, yes. We have the healer here. Sacred Owl, I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't be surprised. I am not surprised. But yes, you are going to rise within the chaos. And what is this telling me here, Scorpio? You know, when you gotta keep on moving, even when things are not working the way you want it, but you gotta keep on moving. The cards are saying, hey, you know what? Maybe there are a lot of things, could even be outside of the situation that you are trying to progress. So if we're talking about your work, that you're trying to focus on a work that you feel connected with, in a new opportunity that will make you grow there, or in a new relationship, whatever that means for you, Scorpio, on your own personal growth, it's almost like the universe is saying, hey, are you really committed to this? Amazing. I love that. Then keep on going. Secret Owl, but at the same time, just examples, okay, guys? My old employer didn't pay me, or like I am not getting along, I don't know, with someone that I love, and I can't find a resolution for that. All of those things are going to be coexistent, and what I'm feeling is that a Scorpio that is feeling a little bit hurt and unsettled with these other things that are happening while they are trying to progress. But in life, sometimes you gotta keep on moving, even when these things make you feel uncomfortable. You gotta sit down and do what you gotta do. You gotta make a rainbow when you are in the middle of a hurricane. Throw your colors away. And this is when you crack the shell. This is a rebirth. This is a rebirth for you, Scorpio. Life is throwing this at you because it want to make you strong. It's a rebirth, okay? No doubt. I'm not going to say there's something new. No. You are going to become new because you are going to become resilient. Okay? Very interesting energy. What I'm hearing also here, Scorpio, and something that I feel deeply drawn to share with you is, for example, if for those that are professionally trying to move towards a direction that they feel more connected, that they feel that there is a purpose for them to fulfill. So let's say you are in a job A, but the job B that you're trying to work for is not giving you everything you need yet, all right? Or you're just trying to build the opportunities to get to that job, but you're still dealing with job A, and then there are problems with the job A, okay? And you're so consumed by its energy, but life is not sending you those problems for you to delay you. Life is sending you those problems to actually speed you, to make you work even harder in the other thing, because what's happening there, the job A, the opportunity A, it's kind of coming to an end. That's why the Tower was here. Now I'm starting to really connecting. And life has a very funny way of pushing us forward. We gotta listen to it, otherwise we're gonna get stuck on that job A and feel, oh, I'm so drained. No. Warrior energy. Vambora. Let's go, Ferran. Okay. I just said let's go in like 3 languages. Vámonos. 4, all the motivation you need. Allez. Now in French too. So yeah. And andiamo. Say andiamo. So for all my Scorpio people from all over the world, you get it. You get the message. Final advice. 7 Paths of Destiny. One more card and then I will give it to you. Gypsy Marriage. Look, in this case here, I'm going to tell you something, Scorpio. The Gypsy Marriage is here, and if you are feeling that this energy is in your relationship because you're pursuing a better relationship that you have, or you are like really dedicating to create connections, they're more bold, great. Then we're talking about this has a full representation of relationship, but I do not feel that for the majority that this is the main advice here. With the 7 Paths of Destiny, we're talking about different opportunities rising, okay? And where you are at right now is a crossroad moment. This is the crossroad. This represents a crossroad moment, and it's very confusing. I know it could also be seen as a little bit of like a hurricane when it's forming. Correct? Right. Perfect. And so Scorpio, just so you know, when this becomes a rainbow, there's beautiful partnerships. I see you meeting your purpose. Partnerships in business, partnerships in creative projects, partnerships in communities that you're going to be finding that with people that love to do what you want to do, and are doing what you want to do and desire to do. So I see you getting together with these people, connecting, networking. So what I want to tell you is that this is you meeting your best relationship ever with whatever you're trying to grow, all right? Whether it's your business, whether it's a business partner, whether it's with yourself or with someone you love, all right? This is the final advice. Keep moving, okay? It's a crossroad. It's meant, and whatever path you take, as long as you're not in the middle of the hurricane, as long as you go towards one direction to make your own color shine, will be a path of success for you. All right. So despite the difficulties and the dense energy that you'll be finding right now, know that this is just a moment, okay, with a deep, deep purpose. Let me know in the comments, Scorpio, how this reading resonates. I know it was intense, all right, but I really want to hear from you. For me, it means a lot if you share, even if it's just a small thing, letting me know if it resonated or not. It really means a lot to me and for my work here. If you want to leave a like and hype because you feel that this was meaningful to you, you're also supporting me deeply. And of course, I'm inviting you to become part of this beautiful community. Please cross the door, join us, and subscribe. So with that, you're going to be here for another reading with us. Guys, one more thing. I'm going to create an extend for you, Scorpio, and I don't know what's the message that's gonna come through for your extend. Being very honest, I'm just gonna stay open and pull some extra cards for those that feel drawn, yes, to experience a little bit more, to receive more messages. All right. So if you feel that this was meaningful and brought you clarity, and you'd like to join the extend, the link will be down below, and the invitation is open too. Bye, Scorpio.